Have you ever seen a man who could set a stadium on fire with just one touch? In 1990, in Palermo, Italy, a boy named Mario Balotelli was born into a life that would test his heart before it tested his talent. At just 2 years old, illness struck him hard, and survival became his first battle. When his biological family could no longer care for him, he was adopted by the Balotelli family in Brescia. A new name, a new life, but the same fire inside. By 10 years old, football had become his language. He didn't just play, he exploded with energy, defiance, and flair. The streets were his training ground, and the ball was his only friend. Yet, even as he rose through youth academies, whispers followed him. He was too wild, too emotional, too unpredictable. But Mario didn't care. He knew genius never fits the mold. At 17, in 2007, he made his debut for Inter Milan. The world saw glimpses of a storm, the power, the confidence, the smile that said, "I belong here." But behind that smile was pain, years of racism, rejection, and misunderstanding. He wasn't just fighting defenders, he was fighting to be seen as human. Don't skip this part, because what happens next will give you goosebumps. In 2012, wearing Italy's blue, Mario Balotelli wrote his name into history. The semi-final against Germany. One chance, one strike, one roar that echoed through Europe. The goal wasn't just a goal. It was a scream from every child who'd ever been told they didn't belong. And when he stood there, shirt off, muscles tight, eyes burning, it wasn't arrogance. It was release. It was freedom. But life has a way of testing fire. Controversies followed him, headlines, fines, arguments. The world wanted him to be perfect. Mario just wanted to be himself. They saw chaos. He saw expression. They saw attitude. He saw emotion. Through every mistake, every comeback, one truth never changed. When Balotelli touched the ball, magic could happen at any second. At 30, after wandering through Milan, Manchester, Liverpool, Nice, and Brescia, he carried scars, not just from tackles, but from the world's expectations. Yet the same fire still lived in him, because Balotelli was never built to be ordinary. He was built to remind us that brilliance often comes wrapped in imperfection. Mario Balotelli's story isn't about control. It's about emotion, raw, real, and untamed. It's about a boy who turned pain into power, who played like every touch was a message. You can hate me, but you'll never forget me. So when life tells you you're too much, too emotional, too different, remember Balotelli. Because sometimes the ones who burn the brightest were never meant to be understood.